Bell's theorem. That is, I'm not going to be able to do any justice to that, I'm afraid. But I know roughly what Bell's theorem is. It has to do with, you know, the fact that there's this property called entanglement. So the question was, let me see if I can rephrase it, so maybe I'll stumble to an answer while I'm thinking it through. So your question is, can we comment on Bell's equality, what that means about entanglement, and how that influences what was the Big Bang? What does that tell us about cosmology? Okay. Well, entanglement's this idea that from quantum mechanics that it's basically the idea of the Schrodinger cat in some sense. That you know, in quantum mechanics, we can't always put things into well-defined states. It's not necessarily the cat's either dead or alive. It's in some sort of superposition of the two. And so we can actually observe similar phenomena by doing what's called entangling photons. That is, putting a pair of photons into a sort of a shared state. Photons are basically light. That's the thing that makes up light. And so we let this light propagate, and we do a measurement on one, so we know something about it, and that tells us something about that other one right away. Okay, it determines the state of that other thing. But if you really get into it, what you are sort of forced to wrestle with is, well, you know, this was in some sort of random state, and somehow if I do the measurement on that other one simultaneously, it knows the state of that other one. So there's this kind of funny business about, well, how is that information getting shared? Is it traveling faster than light? It's this very strange quantum mechanical phenomenon. What that tells us about cosmology, I don't know that, I'm not sure if there's much there that it can tell us. Since this is basically a quantum mechanical phenomenon, that hasn't been, I'm not sure there's ever been any observations of this phenomena much bigger than sort of electron scales. And so I'm not sure what it would tell us about cosmology to again, completely obfuscate the problem and talk around it a bit. So.